welcome to Lab Rats, the show where we show you everything about science, including fun DIYs that you can do at home. Well, today's episode is all about vicious volcanoes. We'll be talking about where and how volcanoes came to be, as well as having a go ourselves. That's right, we're making our own volcano eruption live in the studio.
Wow!
But first, we're about to do a little DIY that you lab rats watching at home can join in with. We're going to recreate lava by making slime. Let's bring in our slime specialist, Matt. Come on in, Matt. Hi.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Yeah?
Good.
So, with the slime, there's only a few ingredients.
Okay.
We've got PVA glue.
Yeah.
We've got some shaving foam. That's going to give it the volume.
Right.
Then we've got some special eye liquid here that is going to really make sure that it's not too sticky, it's smooth and all together. And then finally, we've got some red coloured eye.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to mix it all up.
Okay. Do you want to show us how to do it?
Yeah, so first up, you're going to go with the PVA glue and you're going to add one part of this.
Right.
Don't be afraid, really go for it.
Okay.
Next is the shaving cream. There we go, so about twice as much shaving cream to the PVA glue. A bit of contact solution. Add that in. Don't be too afraid. You give that a very quick mix for me. I'll just check. So today we're going to be making some white slime. Might resemble much more the smoke coming out of the volcano than the actual lava.
I'll pass it over to you again.
Yeah, but if you look at that is really coming together.
It is.
If you could tell me that is a marshmallow, and I would not be any the wiser.
That is really looking like slime.
Wow.
That's really good. It looks like slime, doesn't it?
It really does.
You can see why there's such a trend for doing this at home, can't you?
Exactly, yeah.
So, thanks for coming in, Matt. It's been really interesting.
The pleasure is mine.
Thank you. So, lab rats at home, send us in pictures of your lava slime and we will post them onto our website. So, now it's time to talk to our science professional, Dr. Dave, who's going to dive a little deeper into the volcano world.
Hi guys, I'm Dr. Dave and I'm the world's greatest scientist. I know everything and anything about science and I'm here today to tell you all about volcanoes. Well, a volcano is an opening in the Earth's crust that allows magma, hot ash and gases to escape. Now magma is molten rock and when it reaches the surface of the Earth it's called lava. Eruptions from volcanoes can be very dangerous. They can produce pyroclastic flows, ash clouds and even volcanic bombs. Now most volcanic eruptions are caused by tectonic plates moving towards each other, which usually produces violent eruptions.
Wow, that's crazy. Who knew that, Dr. Dave? Well, some of our rats have been sending questions in for you all about volcanoes. So the first question we have is, how long have volcanoes been around?
Well, volcanoes have been around a long time. We think around 4 billion years at least, and probably dating right back to the Earth's creation. The oldest volcano that we know of is Mount Meiji, and that's around 85 million years old, and thankfully that's inactive.
Okay.
But the oldest active volcano is Mount Etna, which is found in Italy.
Wow. So where and what is the biggest volcano in the world then at the moment?
Well, the biggest active volcano is called Mount Mauna Loa, and that's found in Hawaii, and that's around 4,000 metres high. But the biggest volcano we know of, which is inactive, thank goodness, is found in East Africa, in Tanzania, and that's Mount Kilimanjaro.
Okay, so how do you know when a volcano is about to erupt?
Well, a volcano gives us clues. The first clue is that the ground around the volcano starts to crack, and this is because of the hot magma rising closer and closer to the surface, and the heat starts to suck the moisture out of the surface, causing these cracks to appear. But it also creates low-frequency volcanic earthquakes. Now these are caused again by gases and moisture under the ground whizzing around and becoming more violent as it gets closer to the surface.
Well, that's really interesting. Thank you for coming in today, Dr. Dave.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you. So here's a question for you lab rats at home whilst we get some stuff ready in the lab.
Hi there. I've just been on a wander and found myself at the foot of a monstrous volcano. Volcanoes are very cool but also very dangerous and very hot. So before I run for my life, I need your help with a little question. Can you help? Brilliant. Okay, so the word volcano comes from the word Vulcan, who's a Roman god. But can you tell me what Vulcan was the god of? Is it A, lava, B, fire, C, ash, or D, hot things? It's pretty difficult, so I'll give you a couple of seconds. Have you got an answer? Awesome. If you said B, fire, then you're correct. Vulcan was the god of fire. How cool is that? Now, I've got to run, because if I hang around any longer, I think that'll be the last question I ask. See you, lab rats.
Congrats to whoever got the question of the day correct. It was a lucky one. Now then, let's move on to the final part of today's show, and might I add my favourite part, the volcanic eruption. We're using slime we made earlier, and if you're unable to make the slime, please ask a parent or guardian to look online for a volcano kit. Once I have the homemade slime in the volcano, it should start to bubble and rise to the top just like a real volcano. I have to do this very carefully at home. And soon we should be able to see something coming. Wow, wow, look at that. That's amazing. Well, that's all we have time for on today's episode of Lab Rats. We hope you enjoyed our vicious volcanoes, and we'll see you rats next time. Bye.